Hey guys, wanted to give a quick little update since I know it's been a while. Well, not since the last video, but that video took a while to get up. Give a little update of my HCG tests and how those came back and a little bit of where I am now. My first blood test, beta blood test, was August 9th, and the number that day was 74. My hopes were for over 100, but I knew 74 was still a decent number, and I was hopeful that things would be good. They had me come in for my next one a while later, not till August 16th, and that day the number was 2,406. So that was a pretty good, I think that was way over what my doubling number would have been from my math. I don't remember at this point what that was supposed to be, but that was a really good number, and things were looking good. That's the only betas they had me do, nothing further from that. Then maybe a week or so later, I kind of felt like a gush, and to be honest, I thought maybe it was like, I don't know, like mucus or something, TMI. So I went to the bathroom, not too worried, and it was a lot of blood, like a lot of blood, and red blood. And I like broke down and like screamed for my husband. I've never had a drop of blood with my other pregnancies, so I basically thought that was it. And but I knew that I needed to go to the ER. I mean, maybe if it was my baby, I would wait a little bit, but it wasn't my baby, and I knew I needed to go. So we got a sitter for our kids, and we were there probably at the ER an hour later. We went pretty quickly. And they decided to do a blood test and an ultrasound. But I was, I think, right under 6 weeks along, like 5 weeks, 6 days, I think, or something really close to 6 weeks. And they basically said, we probably won't see anything on the ultrasound, but don't worry about it. It's too early. And I knew that. And so they did a blood test and they did the ultrasound. The girl didn't let me see it all. Of course, my husband could see, but he didn't know what he's looking at. So I tried to like get him to tell me like what he saw, but he didn't really know. So finally, after however long, we get sat back and they tell me that my HCG was up to like 7, I think almost 8,000 at that point. So that was a good sign, but that they didn't see much on the ultrasound. Come to find out, they saw more than they told me. They saw like a gestational sac at least, and things like that. And my husband thought that he saw like the little symbol for like the heartbeat, but they didn't tell me that either. So only God knows what they actually saw, but I wish they would have told me something. Anyway, so I was worried for a little bit, but after doing some research, I did see that like a subchorionic hematoma is much more likely in IVF pregnancies. And actually, I think in normal pregnancies, it's quite like common too, actually. Anyways, and so that sounded a lot like what I experienced. I had basically a big gush of blood, and then a little bit of bleeding after that for maybe like an hour, and then it stopped. And I've had miscarriages, so I knew a miscarriage doesn't happen like that. You would bleed for a couple days. So I knew that probably wasn't the case, and things were looking good. And then I had my first ultrasound, which went well, but I will make another video for that. But there's a little update. Things are going well. Right now I am 11 weeks pregnant. And my IPs picked a girl embryo, so I know it's a little baby girl. And things are going good so far. So I will catch up with more about my ultrasounds and stuff with the IVF clinic and how things went from there, but there is a little update. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.